Before we dig into kind of our trail of questions here, if you wouldn't mind just explaining to us what the growth helix is, so we have a foundation to go on here.
Great. So I coined it the growth helix because, as in any life form, you need two helices, if you will, to form your DNA. And one of the helices that I talk about in the growth helix is strategy. So few companies actually have a well defined strategy or vision of where they want to go as an organization. Most say they do, but really having a robust strategy is really important to know where you're going, know why you're going there, know who your target customers are, your target markets, your ideal customer profile. And that really is a foundation then to bring the rest of the organization along to achieving that. But in hand with that, the other helix, if you will, is the operating model or the execution model. So you can have strategy without execution will fail. And an operating model that has no vision of where it's going will also fail, or at least it'll fail to grow because you'll get stuck in a current path. And so the more I reflect on my experience, it's really when an organization has a clear strategy of where it wants to grow and why, and it has an operating model that is aligned to that strategy, that's when success occurs. And the really important thing is neither of these two helices, if you will, neither strategy nor an operating model or an execution model stand still. They have to continue to evolve as the market evolves, as customers require new and different things. The organization has to have the ability to be agile and to respond to the market, and the operating model has to continue to adapt as well. So I talk about strategy and execution being codependent, co-evolving, and staying aligned with the market. And that's really what I term the growth helix. The third component, though, Steve, is also organizational DNA. So I often talk about you can have strategy, you can have an execution or an operating model, but the way you really bring it alive is through rewiring, if you will, the DNA of an organization. And what I mean by that is looking at the systems and the tools and the processes and the culture and all the other components that make up the organism of an organization. So when all three of those are aligned, that's really where I believe growth can be successful.